doctor my eyes. Tell me what you
Here to help your garden bloom and take care of our most beloved native plants is Stephen Brown, the plant doctor. Good morning. What you sniffing in the bag?
Oh, I'm sniffing some of the edible fruits that you can actually get from some of these.
So we're talking about native plants, which is very important, I think,
Yes.
to our community and our gardens. And are you a big proponent of making sure that we keep native plants growing?
I'm a big proponent of all good plants, and native plants certainly fit into that category. So yes, Florida-friendly landscape is the word of the century.
Okay, sounds good. So what kind of native plants do you think we should really be looking at?
Some of the most popular one is this one right here.
Okay.
We see this one a lot on hedges. It's called cocoa plum. And look, the interest...
Cocoa plum.
Cocoa plum. And
Does that mean it has plums?
And these are some of the plums. And that's the interesting thing about cocoa plum. It produces edible fruits. And these are different types of drupes or fruits that you can get from this. And this cocoa plum is commonly grown as a hedge.
Well, and what's interesting is normally when you think of native plants and, the fruits, you normally think of oranges and limes and lemons. So I don't know if I would have thought of plums.
Well, you probably would not, but you know what?
You say we should.
Expand your horizon.
All right.
That's
why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
Okay. Next up, what do you think another good one is?
This is Joe Wood. And I
Joe
know
Wood.
You were shocked at the price of Joe Wood.
There's a price tag on this one. I thought it was a little pricey.
Well, here it is. A lot of these native plants are grown in specialty nursery.
Okay.
So you're not generally going to find them at Home Depot. Well, I shouldn't say that. At many stores.
The big box stores,
The big stores, you're not generally going to find them. And so these are specially grown. And some of them are a little bit harder to grow. But the thing is, they're easier to blend into your landscape and take care of in many cases.
Okay. Well, and that's what I would assume hearing the term native plants, that they like our sun, they like our water, they know what the climates are, but no, you say...
Not
What's
necessarily.
that look for?
No matter what plant you grow, you're going to have competition with regards to things trying to eat it, cause disease. So in many cases...
But wouldn't our native ones kind of their survival of the fittest?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Things move in that are exotic, like insects and diseases, and can cause havoc on all kind of plants, including exotic and native plants.
Okay.
But here's a tough plant. This is kunti, by the way. And kunti also have a caudex, something that is...
It's all right.
Something that is edible. If you take a look at this right here, this is almost like a big starchy tuber, and it was used by Indians to make bread or flour or whatever they used it for.
Okay.
So there's a lot of edibles here. Let's take, for instance, this one.
Okay.
Okay, this is gopher apple.
Gopher apple?
As in gopher tortoises.
Okay, yeah.
And what happened is, this grows low to the ground, not much taller than this as a ground cover, and this is what the tortoises eat. These are up the apples or the drupes.
Oh, turtle food.
Turtle food, yeah. And
now, is this another example that would only be found at maybe some of the nurseries?
Native plant nurseries, generally speaking, and it's a slow grower, but it makes excellent things. Smell this, it makes excellent plants. Smell this.
Oh, it does smell good. Yeah. I can see why turtles would want to eat that. Can humans eat it? Yeah. Not that I want to eat it. Oh, okay, there we go. You answered my question.
Well, I'm an extraordinary human being. Oh, gosh, it tastes like what turtles only should eat.
So it doesn't taste as good.
Okay.
Okay, this one.
You got to get used to these.
Okay.
Things. This is myrcene. This is a small tree or a good hedge. Most of these plants, if not all of them, are actually meant to grow in full sun. They're very salt tolerant, and they take high pH soil.
Okay. Salt tolerant. That's important.
Salt tolerant. That's a big thing.
All right. And then this one. Oh, this is kind of interesting looking.
Nice.
This is pretty unique.
And it doesn't grow that tall. Look at all the leaves.
What is this called? Bay cedar.
Bay cedar. And it's close to the shore. And this is a very tough plant. Again, a plant for high pH and poor soil nutrients, soil with poor nutrients in it.
Okay. Now, this may be, I don't know, if a plant is closer to the water, if you live closer to the ocean, do you need to make sure they are more salt tolerant? Or does that... Okay, all right. So there is a relation. Okay.
Right. And this is one great advantage of our native plants.
We have 30 seconds left.
They are really
Pick and choose which one you want to end with.
Pick and choose. How about Joe Wood?
We did this one.
Oh, we did this one?
Yes, silly.
All right,
let's do this one.
Okay, this is pretty common. This is a palm. This is saw palmetto.
We
There's
love
a
our palms here.
Silver one and a green one. These are clumping palms.
Okay. How
And
big will these guys get?
Probably get about 6
Okay.
feet. Depends. And they can have a trunk, but often we keep them pretty low or they're kept low.
Okay. So the take home here, when it comes to our native plants, what do you want people to really understand when they're picking and choosing what they should have?
What they need to do is to do some research on the plants and pick one that they think will work for them, that are not dirty, that are tough for that environment, and just explore and go to other people's yard and see what they're growing. And you can mix them.
Be nosy. You heard it from him.
You can mix them with good exotic plants. You don't exclusively have to have a Florida native garden.
Okay. All right. Plant Doctor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And of course,